The holiday energy of New York City with a little extra current flowing through the Big Apple this evening. Within sight of Lady Liberty, standing guard in New York Harbor, our focus is squarely on another famous statue. We're coming to you from the shadow of the World Trade Center's Twin Towers on the southern tip of Manhattan at the respected home of the Heisman Trophy, the Downtown Athletic Club. Up on the 13th floor, the regal setting of the portrait room. Folks here have scored some of the toughest tickets in sports every year. We are extremely proud you could join us on ESPN for the announcement of the 63rd Heisman Trophy winner presented by Wendy's. Very soon, this famous fraternity will have a brand new member, and soon a new portrait will hang alongside Blanchard and Davis, Griffin and Dorsett. On the base of the classic bronze stiff-arm runner, a new name will be engraved, and 1997 will forever be known as his Heisman year. Now, the next hour here is a fun one. It's a salute to the seasons of all four Heisman finalists. They are Ryan Leaf, the tough guy junior quarterback from Washington State, led the Cougars to their first Rose Bowl in 7 decades. Peyton Manning, the lone senior here who celebrated final season at Tennessee, produced more records, but more importantly, an SEC title. Charles Woodson, the driving force behind the nation's best defense, Michigan junior with phenomenal flair as a three-way impact player. And Randy Moss, the sophomore receiver coming off a history-making season at Marshall, an unheard-of dominance at his position. The 97 Heisman Trophy finalists. They're all here as individuals tonight, but all of them will tell you they represent teammates and coaches and loved ones who've helped them become what they are, the best in college football. They are not here because they focused on or lobbied for awards. All of them did their talking on the field and made those around them better. Each of their teams won at least 10 games, won a conference championship. Combined, they were 42-4. Many Heisman winners held on to their ballots until the last minute. They said this was their toughest decisions ever. A good percentage held on to them until after the conference championship games. That's a similar percentage to last year's voting. Now, with some insight on the key aspects of the Heisman electorate, 870 media types, and the 51 living former Heisman winners, here's Mike Adamle. Mike?
Well, Chris, to summarize the Heisman balloting, the nation is divided into 6 regions: the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, the Midwest, the South, the Southwest, and the Far West. Now, voters in each region must select 3 players on their ballot. The first choice receives 3 points, the second choice 2 points, 1 point for the third place vote. Now, the point system was adopted to eliminate any regional bias. Now, once the ballots are received, they are then tallied by the accounting firm of Deloitte and Touche. And the player who receives the most points, not the most first-place votes, receives the Heisman Trophy. Chris, and I think it's fair to say that in Heisman races that have been very close or where there has been a lot of indecision, those second and third place votes have been very, very critical.
Well, I agree, and also regional factors. Last year, recall, Danny Werfel and Troy Davis split the 6 regions. This year's Final Four has a little bit of a different feel to it. A predominantly defensive player, a pure sophomore receiver from a school in its first year of Division I-A football. Plus, for only the 3rd time in 63 years, we don't have a running back. A cause of concern for the guys from the glory days. What happened? Archie, Tony, Mike Rozier, 73-83, 11 straight Heisman trophies went to running backs.